In this video, we're going to show you how to install Microsoft Teams on Windows 10. We'll open up a web browser and we'll navigate to https://teams.microsoft.com and then /downloads. We'll select download for desktop. We'll click the download Teams button and we'll wait for this to download. Now that it's finished, we'll click the open folder and we can double click the file that we've downloaded. Once we've done that, we'll click the Get Started button and we'll log into Microsoft Teams. Now we'll find that this is a tour that Microsoft are giving us of the Teams console. If we just click on the screen, it moves around the screen, showing you various boxes and giving you hints about what will happen when you click in them. When we click the Let's Do It button, it finishes the installation. We can close these windows here, these hints. This is an invitation for you to add Teams to your mobile phone. We'll click the Teams icon down the left hand side here. If we don't see the team that we're interested in down the left hand side, we may be able to see it on the right hand side. We can click Join Team. We now find that we have a team here with a general channel within it. We click the general channel. We can now see the conversation, if there was one, with various team members. And one of the most common reasons for going through the Teams app like this is to find files. If we click the Files tab, you can see that we don't have any files in here right now, but what we can do is synchronize this with our computer. And what that will do is, when we click the yellow folders at the bottom here, we can have a section down here on the left hand side which will have our channel within it. So you'll be able to open the files from here or open the files from here and they'll be the same files. The program that synchronises the two systems together is called OneDrive, and we'll need to make sure that we're signed into OneDrive in a minute. So when we click on the Sync button here, this forces OneDrive to open and asks us to sign in. We'll sign into our account. It's offering us a location of where we're going to put these files. We'll generally just accept that and move on. So we'll click next. We'll click next again, and again, and again. This is again talking about the mobile app, but we can say later. And we can now open our OneDrive folder. And you can now see that down the left hand side we have this office block style logo with the name of our organisation. If we click the arrow to the left hand side of it, that drops down a list of all of the channels that we've added to our Windows Explorer. Obviously at the moment we've only added the general channel, so that's the only one that we're going to see here. So if we click it from the left hand side, you can see that this folder is now empty, as we expected it to be. We could create a test file and put it in here. So we'll call it test. And we'll put something in it. And then we'll save it, and we'll close it. You can see that we've got a green tick next to this file. That means that this computer has an offline copy of this file. So if somebody else makes a change to this file on a different computer, this computer will download that latest change. What we can do every now and then is right click the file or the folder. We can go into this menu here and click free up space. What that does is it checks that you've got the latest version, and then it removes your copy from your computer, freeing up the space, and now gives us a cloud logo, which means that it's available online. If we double clicked this, it will then download that file again, and you can see that we've now got a green tick. But for the majority of cases, you won't need a copy of every single file on your computer, so we can save space by not having a copy, and it also saves your computer downloading every single change that everybody ever makes to any of the files. So we'll just, for now, we can just click on free up space again. That gives it the cloud logo again, and we'll just close this window. This pop-up is from when we linked the two together. We've done with this now. If we just click on the background behind it, that'll disappear. If we move to a different tab at the top and then move back to files, you'll see that it resynchronizes the page, and you can see our little file here. We can click it and we can see our text file. From this window we can click the New button. This would allow us to open a Word document here, so we could give it a name. So we'll call it Test 2. We'll click Create. Word documents and Excel spreadsheets are available to be edited online, so you can see we've got a whole host of design features. It's a cut down version of the full desktop software, but most features that you need will be here. While ever we're making changes online, it is constantly saving back to the file, so we don't need to keep clicking save, and in fact there isn't a save button at the top. If we click File, we have the option to save it as, which would allow us to change this to, or save it as a different file name. For now, we'll just click Close in the top right hand corner. You can now see that we've got two documents, so we can click the Test 2 Word document, and we could add some more to this. And click Close. Now if we go back to our yellow folders at the bottom, if we go to our channel in here, you can see that we've now got Test 2 and we've got Test. Again, we could create a new folder and we could move a file into the folder. Again, it's synchronizing the changes. If we go back to Teams, if we click away and then click back to the Files tab, you can now see our changes have reflected here. So if we go into Folder, we can now see our document there. So everything that we do within our yellow folders down at the bottom will reflect back to Microsoft Teams as long as this blue cloud is connected and happy.